Creating and managing an innovative startup is exciting and rewarding in many ways, but it's certainly not easy, especially when it comes to making strategic partnerships, for which you often take the risk to share your valuable knowledge with other companies in order to develop your project. Collaborative research and development projects are a very powerful way of making progress as a startup. You get to collaborate with companies, research centers, universities to access their expertise to move forward with your innovation. But you also have to share your confidential information with them in order to make the collaboration work. So, in order to make the most out of collaborative R&D, there are some precautions you should take before onboarding in such adventures and signing a collaboration contract. First, make sure to protect your innovations correctly with the relevant IP rights. Do not enter a collaboration with unprotected information that's critical to your business. Then, define beforehand your background IP, which means what knowledge, what IP rights, what know-how you bring to the project, and which will of course always remain yours. You will then be free to communicate soundly with your partners without fearing of giving away information that could make you lose your competitive edge. Then communicate with your partners and define your collective objective. Everyone must gain from the collaboration. It is very important to clearly define the role of each partner regarding the exploitation of the results, and also to define the field of activity of each partner. This would have a critical influence on who can make what with the project's results. There are lots of important topics to cover in an R&D collaboration contract, such as the repartition of financial returns between partners, or how to manage improvements made to the technology after the projects, etc., etc. At the end of the day, it all goes down to a good communication among partners and a good understanding of each one's rights and obligations. And in that purpose, it's always a good idea to seek professional advice to facilitate such discussions. Calista has a lot of experience in facilitating IP discussions in large consortiums of collaborative research. The team will always be happy to have a chat with you on how to protect your interests and make the most value out of your IP.